Welcome to the YouTube channel SKS Education Tech. Let us see video program Learning and Teaching Methods 10. Title is Laboratory Field-Based Instructional Strategies. Let us begin this program. The outcome at the end of session, the students shall be able to appreciate the value of lab or field-based instructional strategies in improving professionalism. To explain the steps in transforming traditional lab field-based teaching methods into more innovative instructional strategies for inducing better experiential learning. Let us discuss the question how to produce competent professionals in educational institutions, whether it is a school, college, or an university. The institution must provide learning experiences in classrooms, seminars, and giving self-learning assignments. Learning experiences in laboratories, workshops, fieldwork, and self-learning. Learning experiences through industrial visits, field-based internship, and continuous self-learning. Learning experiences through seminars, group discussions, project work, self-learning, and by struggling with the problems. All these four components will contribute in producing the personality of a professional. By integrating learning experiences acquired in various environments, we can imagine to produce competent professionals. The learning by experience can be understood well by using left-right brain analysis. Left brain functions are different than right brain functions. Left brain functions are analytical thought, logical arguments, language expressions, science and mathematics. Whereas in the right brain function, holistic thought, intuition, creativity, art and music, etc. Let us again see the left and right brain learning functions in greater detail. Left brain controls verbal, speech, logical thinking, quantitative thinking, fact-based analysis, planned and organized thoughts, interpersonal speaking and discussions and interactions, detailed discussions or details of concepts, and analytical thinking. Sequential arrangements, whereas right brain controls visual based interaction, holistic thinking, intuitive thinking, integrating different elements in the ideas and integrating them into a bigger idea, emotional thinking, synthesizing different kinds of emotions, informations, etc., feeling based experiences, creative and lateral thinking, experiences. Kinesthetic activities. Laboratory and field-based learning, which has strength to integrate powers vested in the left and the right brains. It facilitates students in acquiring attitudes of doing experimentation and developing problem-solving skills and innovative thinking. Producing a professional engineer or a professional business person. Business or technological knowledge can be acquired through simple lectures, lectures with display boards, tutorial and case studies, classroom seminars, self-learning video lectures, and PowerPoint presentations. Technological or business comprehension can be developed using interactive lectures, having lot of interaction and group discussions, interactive lectures with boards and PPTs, tutorial and case studies and classroom seminars, study type of experiments in the laboratory work. The business or technological applications and skills development can be acquired by interactive tutorial, case studies, performance-based lab work, group discussions, minor projects, classroom seminars and minor projects, and field projects. Technological or commercial problem solving and creating, self-learning, collaborative learning, internship, and industry-based minor and major projects, case studies, challenging problem solving and lab work, department and institution-based seminars. Learning induced by extracurricular activities to promote and nurture creative and professional performances of a competent professional. The contributing activities are learning in classrooms, lectures, tutorials, classroom seminars, self-learning resources, learning in labs and workshops, group discussions, performance-based experiences. Third, develop left brain to make a logical, analytical, verbal communicator. Fourth, develop right brain to make a visual body communicator, research and development engineer, creative problem solver. Fifth, learning by co-curricular and fieldwork environment, internship, project work, industrial visits, training, etc. Now we shall discuss the different aspects of learning, experiential learning, for producing professional abilities and technological abilities. For the professional managerial abilities, different kinds of the experiences which should be given to the learners are safety, quality, cost consciousness experiences. Communication skills, verbal, visual, presentation skills, oral and written experiences. Experiences of leading a team and working in a team. Interdisciplinary professional problem solving experiences. Logical, analytical, synthesizing experiences. For producing technological abilities in the technical professional, They need study and report type of experiences, measurements and investigation type experiences, and technological problem solving and report type experiences. Outcomes of lab workshop based experiential learning. At the end of the learning teaching session, the students will be able to analyze a given set of problems with confidence, develop experimental setup to explore into a given phenomena or set of properties, select suitable equipment, instruments, materials, set and handle equipment with care, safety, and good housekeeping, locate defects in systems, assess errors in doing experiment and minimize them. Follow test procedures commensurate with BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards, and or International Standards Organization standards, ISO standards. Critically observe and probe experimental events with inquisitiveness and analysis of results. Work as leader and member of a problem-solving team. Demonstrate cost, quality, and safety consciousness. Demonstrate the acquired survival skills during earlier lab work. Compose objectively a report of results with clarity and precision commensurate with the requirements of addressees. Classification of laboratory-based experiences. Let us discuss how the laboratory experiences can be classified into different variety of classes. Let us now discuss about the types of laboratory experiences or classification of laboratory experiences. Type 1, measuring properties of an element or a system. Plot stress-strain relationship or characteristics of a given aluminum rod. Type 2, understanding an application of a concept or principle. Example, concept of rotating magnetic field in electrical machines. Concept of kinematic chain in mechanical systems. Type 3, verifying laws and principles. Verify first law of dynamics. Verify Kirchhoff's law. Type 4, investigating cause and effects relationships in a given system. Determine suitability of a given samples of bricks for building purposes by testing for absorption of water by bricks. Investigate effect of change of diameter, length, velocity, and fittings on frictional head losses through pipes. Type 5, synthesizing a system or developing an appliance or gadget. Construct a voltage regulator circuit using Zener diode and registers for given specifications and test operation. 2. Develop an electronic device to switch on and off a water pump in desert cooler at regular intervals of 5 to 6 minutes. Type 6. Developing technical manipulative psychomotor skills. Make a job on CNC machine to given specification, solder components on appliance circuit board, or diagnose faults in dysfunctional washing machine and submit an estimate of expense in its reconditioning. Type 7. Problem solving. Given a resistor and a capacitor, make a high pass filter and find its frequency response. Let us now consider codification, type of lab field experience, and the type code to be used for planning the sequence of laboratory-based experiences. Serial number 1. The type of experience measuring properties of an element or a system. Measure is the type code. Understanding an application of concept oblique principle. Understand is type code. Verifying laws and principles. Verify print is the type code. Investigating cause and effect relationship in a given system. Cause effect is the type code. Synthesizing a system. Developing an appliance or a gadget. Synthesize is the type code. Developing technical, manipulative, psychomotor skills. Learn skill is the type code. Problem solving, prob solve is the type code. That is how we will use these type codes for making tabular planning sheets for conducting laboratory experiences. Let us now see how to prepare a specification table for performing lab or field-based experiences. We have prepared a table covering cognitive domain and psychomotor domain, another parallel table covering affective domain and interactive domain. So, column 1, experience number, title of the experience such as conduct the verification of Ohm's law, then type of the code like measure, and at what level this particular experiment is to be done. Remember level or understand level or apply and above level. Or in psychomotor level, what level? Observing, imitating or practicing. Similarly, for the other two domains, the same experiment at what level we have to conduct. Receiving, responding or valuing. Interactive domain, exchanging, explaining and leading discussions. Once you identify the level of one of the domain, it means that the activities during the experiments will be dominating by the same selected cognitive domain at the allocated level. Let us now understand how to organize an investigation type laboratory experience. The structure of the experiment sheet will be: first item, title, then instructional objectives, then learning outcomes. What are the outputs? Results, report format addresses, time and resource constraints. What are the inputs? Related theory, equipment, instruments, consumables, don'ts and do's. The processes: initiation, development, and conclusion. What are the assessment schemes? Results and output based, planning and submission based, general behavior based, then sample test and viva questions. Then what are the learning outcomes which can be achieved by or which have been achieved by the students, and the feedback of the students related to learning outcomes. Self-study references, books, journals, websites, etc. The roles of different facilitators while undertaking a lab experiment or experience. What are the roles of laboratory in charge? Publication of schedule of experiences and laboratory manual. HOD, orientation of students in general approach to laboratory-based instructions during the semester. The laboratory faculty, orientation of students for conducting a set of 3 to 5 experiments and the students' assessment. The roles of students, advanced planning for experience, clarifications before experimentation, conduction of the experiment, clarifications about results and submission, then assessment by lab faculty, results within a week, submission of marks to the HOD within a fortnight. Thanks for viewing with interest. Please go to YouTube new channel of Professor S.K. Soni on education technology. The title is SKS-Education Tech to view more useful video programs on education technology. Thank you again.